All right, sorry about that, y'all. Let's give that a second chance. There's nothing I can do about that. Just decided to crash. Let me go ahead and get the new video link, and I'm going to post that in here. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. Content, live, refresh. It's not letting me. It's not letting me manage this on the mobile app because YouTube's mobile app is trash. And then we have two streams, which is this is just annoying as fuck. But there's nothing I can do about it. Let's see. We're gonna edit. Can we stop this video? Can we end this stream? Let me see if I can do that on mobile. I'm trying, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's just not wanting to behave at all today. No, it's not. Okay, so we're just gonna delete that old bit. We're gonna delete the previous three sets, which is annoying as fuck. This is the downside of the mobile broadcast is you get just bullshit like this. So we're just gonna I'm gonna post a new link on my Discord. There we go. All right, I'm gonna post this on the old link, and then we have gotten way off track here. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that should solve the problem. Go to view channel, go to live. Let's see if we are rolling now. No, of course not. It's just not. Just gonna be having all sorts of tech issues today, aren't we? Yeah, YouTube is just. I don't know if it's Stream Elements. I don't know if it's YouTube. It's just really being unhelpful today. I don't know why, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here. I really am. Okay. Just let me view the broadcast on my own phone. Ugh. Okay, fuck it. We're hitting another set now. I'm tired of waiting. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's try this again. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Hey, good to see you, Jay. So sorry about that. This is one of the downsides of streaming on mobile. Uh, Unfortunately, sometimes. So okay, I need to explain what just went wrong there with Twitch. Sorry, not with Twitch. With mobile streaming, I can't use the YouTube app because it doesn't use a Bluetooth input, so the audio quality sucks. Twitch doesn't have a great app either, so I have to use Stream Elements. And the problem with Stream Elements is that if the internet suffers a glitch, or if Stream Elements suffers a glitch, or if YouTube suffers a glitch, the stream just freezes. I don't know about it. I have to check it, and then I have to completely restart the broadcast on a new stream. It's the most annoying shit. Hey, Mirages. Jay, come on. Look, that's the one rule on YouTube that's the same on Twitch. Don't get me kicked off the platform. Smart ass. All right. Ever do Pendley rows? Yeah, the Pendley rows. The Pendley rows are where you come up with. It's like kind of a hybrid. Uh, that's like a hybrid of a conventional barbell row and almost like a good morning or deadlift, where you come up with the weight, right? Do I have that right? It's basically like a regular row with more body English. I think that's right. All right, let's go upright rows. I haven't done Pendlay rows in a while, so I might have that wrong. I might be thinking of something else. I've done croc rows recently. Those are good. That's good. It's 12. Where you reset the weight. Oh yeah, yeah. So that's right. Yeah, you reset the weight, but like you're using with a Pendlay, right? With a regular barbell row, you really don't want to be moving much of your torso. No, with a Pendlay row, you move your torso a little bit, right? Yeah. Senor Gato 70 and Jay. So uh, y'all were primarily Twitch viewers, and y'all just found me because I posted the. I'm doing the little live thing on Twitch with just the picture saying I'm on YouTube, right? Torso moves a bit. Yeah. No, I've done those. Okay, so Senor Gato, we're gonna do T-bar rows today with a little bit more of that going on. Today was supposed to be higher volume. Those were sets of 15 to 20 on barbell rows. So with higher volume, I don't think a Pendlay row makes sense. Pendlay rows, if you're going for that explosiveness, you want higher weight, lower volume. But that's a great workout, I agree. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely a fan of Pendlay rows. Good workout. Croc rows kind of work the same as a Pendlay row, but with a dumbbell and only with one arm. Problem with I have with croc rows is that I need more than 100-pound dumbbell, and that doesn't exist here. I could try it with a barbell, but a one barbell croc row, that is a lot of left-right balance you got to control, which at that point, you're defeating the purpose of the movement. Instead of focusing on explosiveness, you're focusing on balance. And then, yeah, all right. Speaking of balance, hands are off there. That's fun. Finish. Finish. It's 9. Take it. All right, now we're going to do behind the butt. All right. Behind the butt. I like around 275 for that. Like that. Now, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's go to the full 315. Since we're doing slightly lighter barbell rows today, we get slightly heavier on traps. Dude over there, he's got his headphones in, making quite a bit of noise. I don't begrudge him, but he's going very late. He's making that kind of noise. I'm back now. You're just talking about YouTube. Oh, you were talking about YouTube. So you were saying, so the broadcast interrupted itself, so I had to go and start a new one. So you're telling me YouTube just tries to bombard with ads? Is that what you're saying there, Tomo? All right, here we go. These are just behind the butt. This just works the back side of the trap a little bit. See, let's see. Who's trying to pay, not to pay out ads on fitness content? As you grow, it's going to be harder. The reason we want to push out content that's unsafe and unhealthy. Yeah, um, that's true. But Twitch also does the same thing. And again, the difference is, right, I can disable ads entirely on my platform, which I have done. If you guys see ads while watching my stuff on YouTube, please let me know, because to the extent of my knowledge, I run no ads, which makes me happy because I couldn't do that on Twitch. Twitch forces you to run at least 30 seconds an hour. All right. No, I mean, but Twitch wants to put out the same unhealthy, just be a lazy couch potato kind of shit too. Do you really blame the Gen Z population for pushing steroids and misinformation? I don't blame that. I mean, honestly, it's TikTok. That's the true. It's the brain rot ones, the YouTube Shorts, uh, TikTok, Instagram Reels that are designed to capture dopamine in the brain, make you degrade your brain to hindbrain, lizard brain, monkey brain thinking. That it's not. It's 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 intentional brain rot basically. You just have to have enough maturity to recognize that and stay away from them. Here we go. Felt good. I mean, yeah, there's also a certain well, I like to call basic intelligence test. If you see a guy like the Liver King and you believe, dude, it's fucking coughing up all over. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Ew. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? This guy's never been in here before. He's just making like, again, it's your gym too, but even if I wasn't streaming, that'd be disrespectful. shit. I ask him, bro, you good? You you okay there, man?
Second day in the gym.
Second day in the
I'm
gym.
doing fucking awesome, man.
That's great, man. If you're gonna cough up a lung, can you do it like a little bit further away? No. That's good. There's nothing I can do about that, y'all. Well, always like seeing new blood in here. If I come in at 5 a.m., but nothing I can do. Stoicism, right? Don't focus on that which you can't control. All right, so let's see. Where were we? This is, let's see, 45, 315, 365, 385, 395. That'll be good. So for these, I'm using straps just because the whole point of this is to work your trap muscles, not your forearm muscles. It's not bad. Yeah, he's totally doing that. Yeah. Anyway, but no, as far as YouTube's concerned, uh, as far as YouTube's concerned, yeah, YouTube's designed right now. They're trying to compete with TikTok. They're trying to compete with Instagram. But that's why I don't run ads. That's why I do things at my own pace. I try my best to give an alternative to that. I'm not going to run ads. It's just not why I do this channel. Now, I recognize that that's going to force my audience to spread the word by mouth because the algorithm's not going to do it. But the algorithm didn't do it on Twitch. So I'm used to that fight. I was making more noise. Dude, I make less noise than this on 20 rep heavy breathing squats. I don't begrudge you the right to work out, but like, come on. He's doing like Bosu ball ab style. biceps. This guy's, I was gonna do T-bar rows after this, but no. This is one thing I liked about my private, my home gym in South Carolina. I don't have to worry about that. So let's try that. Charlie, that's a good idea. What the hell's, do you know what the hell's up with that guy? The guy making a shit ton of noise over there.
Oh, I can hear that I'm jamming with someone. Oh,
Bro, he sounds like he's freaking dying. I don't know. I'm just trying to do my normal broadcast. And it's like, it's getting, yeah, it's getting so bad. I feel like he's doing it to fuck with me, honestly. He's doing like Bosu ball sit-ups. So I'm like, it's not like he's working hard. You too. Yeah, good morning. That's like the only other regular in here at that time. So we're pretty chill. She's awesome. I see her busting ass in here. That's just, no. Yeah. All right, we'll come over here. We're gonna hit bicep curls. That's ridiculous. Is what it is. That's the downside of having an apartment gym. All right, here we go. Not been the ideal start to this thing. 14, 15. It's pretty easy. So I was having trouble getting a clean 10 with a 110-pound curling bar. But that 15 went up easy on 90, so we'll try 100. Dude's talking. Good lord, man. He's literally on the other fucking side of the gym, and you can still hear him. And this is right, my headphone is in my ear. Schopenhauer was right. People are assholes. Hey, Big Red, good to see you. Welcome on in. All right, so we're gonna do. We'll do 2 more sets of curls here. Let's do. I wanted to do T-bars. I'm not going over there till he's going. It's just gonna reduce string quality. I'll figure out what I'm doing next based on where he's at. Try and preserve the quality of the stream. But hey, this is real. This is what really being in the gym is like. Even if you come in at 5 in the morning. Here we go. Don't have to worry about this being polished or fake or anything. All right, come on. Finish. Come on. Shitty last round. Finish. 13, 14, oh, 15. That was good. I like that. I think we're gonna stick with 100. Usually I go for lower weight on the curling bar, but that felt solid. Charlie, I think your suggestion's pretty solid there. All right, give me a second, I'm gonna take a pee. Honestly, you do make haters. You just straight up freaking it. Wow. Dude was making noise like a freaking dying cat over there. Just ridiculous. Thanks for letting me know, man. Yeah. All right, that's a new one. I'm gonna have to add that to the political compass. The guy who comes right next to you and tries to make as many obnoxious noises as possible. Haven't gotten that one before. That's new. Hey, all right. Going up to Indiana for a wedding. Crossing into Yankee land. Stay safe there, Big Red. Return home to Dixie properly. Third set. All right. We'll hit this and then we'll go hit T-bars. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That I've never had to deal with someone doing that. Like I tried to be real polite, talk to him, was like, "Hey, are you okay?" Wow, what a douche. All right, don't let don't let it screw up with the workout any more than it already has. Here we go, third set. 10. Come on, finish. 13. Come on. 14. 15. Oh yeah, good burn. Trying to avoid the Kennedy Bridge so I don't have to pay a toll. So you got to pay a toll going into Indiana or leaving Indiana, coming back to Kentucky. Tyson Slorian. All right, we got a troll in chat. How you doing? It's I'm okay with those jokes, man. I'm Catholic. You can't hurt me there. I'm used to that. It's all right. I don't mind a troll. being serious. Sound autistic. Nothing seems normal. I mean, real talk, I'm a nuclear engineer. The odds that I have a touch of autism are probably more than zero. So I don't know. I don't really think about that. I just lift the weights, try to help people out. Uh, it is what it is. Gotta get the bar. Oops. All right. Okay, bars in. So this is using the landmine attachment, and we're gonna go grab uh, the crossbar with a V grip uh, to make it uh, good for the back. We're gonna go 3 plates. Do 3 plates and a quarter to start. We'll do, so this, someone was mentioning Pendley rows earlier. This is going to be a pretty good example of those. And I think to start, we're going to go with landmine attachment. Sounds like you're holding back from running out of air. Pretty cringe. You participate in. No. Any thoughts on those molten sodium reactors that use plutonium? So the pros of that are that a lot of those molten salt reactors can consume waste, nuclear waste, and produce energy, which is fantastic. The downside of those is that they still have to go through the regulatory hurdles. Thanks to the most recent Advance Act of 2023 passed through Congress, there's a higher likelihood that it gets through quicker, but it's still red tape, Al. Trust me, I know that from personal experience. Uh, I would like to see them come through. Unfortunately, I'm pretty cynical when it comes to the NRC. The NRC is conservative to the point of stupidity, um, and it's going to take a lot of time to change that culture in the NRC, no matter what the regulations themselves say. So we'll see what happens. Because it's people who, the only power they have in life, they're bureaucrats. The only power they have in life is to say no, which means they like to use that power. Otherwise, it gets seen as though they're doing nothing or red stamping. It's really frustrating. All right, I need to go find the grip, so give me just 1 second. There it is. I would say if you wanted me to sum up my thoughts on molten salt reactors, the answer is cautiously optimistic. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the straps back on. Again, are straps necessary for these? No, but the whole point of this particular row, so we're gonna be bent over rows, straddling the bar, taking this grip attachment, it's gonna be underneath the bar, and we're pulling up like this, basically. The whole idea is to really work the lats. So to work the lats, what you don't want to do is have your forearms and your grip strength fail on you before your lats do. Straps help you with that. I don't like to use straps on everything I do because that kind of turns it from a tool into a crutch, but there are uses like these where I find straps to be particularly helpful. Use them at your own discretion. There's no real wrong answer there. I have found them to be useful, but your mileage may vary, and that's totally okay. All right, let's go ahead and see here. Roger, Roger. No, great question there, Charlie. I appreciate that. Definitely love talking nuclear energy. I think it's realistically the only way to provide for Earth's and society's continuing energy needs and increasing energy needs without emitting horrendous amounts of greenhouse gases. And I'm not just talking carbon here, I'm talking about all the other cancer inducing agents that the fossil fuel industry produces, things like coal fly ash, things like benzene, you name it. The only way to do that realistically is nuclear energy. Uh, wind and solar are great, but they have the intermittency problem. And to fix the intermittency problem with wind and solar requires a lot of batteries, which requires a lot of rare earth mining, which requires a lot of pollution. So you haven't really fixed the problem. Uranium mining, yes, does cause damage, but the amount of energy you get out of a piece of uranium you could fit in your hand is equivalent to an entire train car's worth of coal. And especially with AI, right? Do you think those energy needs are going to go up or down with AI and electric cars? You kidding me? I'm not saying whether or not AI or electric cars are a good thing, but I'm simply saying they are going to be a thing. That's 11. That's pretty good. Ooh, dizzy. I want to go heavier on that. Yeah, this is our heavy set for the day. We'll throw a second quarter on there. So let's see. Just my convention. I don't count the bar for this because it's attached to the landmine. So I just count the plates that are on here. So that's 45, 90, 135. And the last set was one quarter. So that's 160. This is going to be a 185. No, Charlie, that's a fantastic question. So hopefully some of y'all found me off of the Twitch page. For those of you who don't know, I stopped streaming on Twitch months ago, but if you want to continue supporting me here on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the comment bell. If we hit 25 likes, I'll take off my shirt at the end and pose. It's early enough and empty enough to where I feel like I can do that without getting in anybody else's way. Charlie says, I need to look more into gravity storage. I don't know how effective it is really. It would be nice not to use lithium for those batteries. Well, the good news with battery storage is we are getting better at it, and we're getting better at an increasing pace. This is something Elon Musk has talked about, among others, not just Elon, but in particular talking about sodium cooled, I think it's sodium phosphate batteries and iron phosphate batteries. These are very useful because sodium and iron are a lot more common than lithium is. Because as it stands, we do not have enough lithium resources discovered to match the energy needs of the world in terms of battery storage. So that creates a natural problem, but a huge incentive to the first person to find a solution. The other alternative is hydrogen. Hydrogen can be developed using splitting water. The problem is that it is incredibly energy intensive to produce hydrogen. So really the only economical way to do so is with a huge amount of baseload power. Oh, but that's nuclear. So I got some good questions in chat today. This stream's getting a whole lot more interesting now, especially now that the previous dude is gone. I don't know what that dude's problem was. I really do think he was just doing that to fuck with me. I've had online trolls before, but never an in real life troll. That was interesting. What am I doing? I'm a dumbass. Yeah, I'm gonna put both both straps on before I put it underneath the bar. I'm not thinking. Let's go. That's about as heavy as I ought to go. Definitely saw form break on the 7th and 8th reps there. That's okay. Stream is more reliable than Netflix yesterday. He was practicing for his other business or something. Funny. All right. I'm gonna get a little bit of music going. I'm still checking chat at the end of every set, but getting in sets a little Slayer, a little Black Sabbath definitely helps. All right, so we got 2 more of these. We're gonna head back over to the dumbbell side. What else do we got actually? We got reverse curls, incline curls, single dumbbell curls. We got the ab wheel. Actually, we'll go ahead and hit that here since the ab wheel's right here anyway. Why not? Oops. Excuse me. I'm trying to get better at doing these without having my knees touch the ground. Six. That's 8. That's 10. That's good. Usually I don't get 8. Usually I get 5 or 6. Felt like the Ollie Holmes fight, and that fight was bad then. Yeah, I bet. Speaking of, you know what? No, I'll save Rocky. Heard of graphene batteries? Heard of them really use a supercapacitor as well? Yeah, graphene, again, a little bit harder material to manufacture than sodium or iron. And the trouble with that is that, right, with sodium or iron, the whole point is to make cheap batteries. Graphene, as you're saying, very useful as a supercapacitor, but it's on the costlier side. So that's the challenge. Yeah, I did not watch Tyson fight either. Okay, let's go. A little Pantera. We'll go domination. It's all twisted. There we go. That's better. Okay. So hit this for another set. We'll do one more set of ab wheel. We'll do this for the 4th and final set, and we'll do one more ab wheel set. Then we'll move back to the curling bar. Rather the easy curl bar, I should say, for reverse curls. I like those because of the position of the hand grip. I'll explain that a little bit more when it comes. Here we go. Shot. Good. It's 8. We'll hit another ab wheel set. It's domination. Come on, deeper. 6. Fuck. 7. Come on. 8. I think I'm gonna stick with 185 here. We did lighter work for the barbell rows, so I'm cool with that. Sad watching him in the ring. He was watching me on belief. You're talking about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Yeah, I did not watch that fight. The Paul brothers are pretty scummy, and Iron Mike is in his 60s. I'm good. I'm also not that big into boxing. I respect the people who do it. It's a tough sport, but it's like UFC. I'll watch a fight, be it boxing, UFC, or something else. If other people are watching it and I'm hanging out with them, will I go out of my way to watch it alone? No. Just not something I'm interested in. I've just got better uses for my time. Like coming in here and streaming to all you wonderful people. All right. All right. Here we go. Breakdown on Domination by Pantera. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try for at least 8. I'd like to get if I get a 9th or a 10th here, that'd be pretty great. Gotta keep the abs tight here. So, right, you don't want to be rounding your back. That's a good way to get it hurt. If you keep your abs tight, that's the goal. That's why you normally, like a lot of the time, you see me wearing a belt when I do these. But I decided against that today. Work on oxygen flow and core. Here we go. Come on. Nope. Didn't get full range of motion. It's 9 reps. Last one didn't count. I'll take 9 though. That was still all right. Okay. So let's head back over to the curl. Oh, right. We need to D-rack. Well, we'll do that. 69. We'll hit one more set of ab wheels as well. Come on, 2. 4. 8. Good. All right. Go ahead and finish on racking. I'll leave the landmine bar over here because sometimes other people like to do landmine bar workouts. So I feel like that's okay. If someone wants it for the squat rack, it's over here. It's empty. It's not that much effort to move it back. Let's go to my channel. All right. So that was. This is Logan is attempting to be a good wrestler and generate heat because he's a good heel figure. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good way to put it. They're both heels. I think they both do shit for shock value, which, I get it. It's the way of the world. Got to get the eyeballs somehow, but it's just not something I wish to give my eyeballs to. All right. Moving back to the dumbbell side. We're done with barbells for the day. All right. We've got reverse curls. Oops. It's going to be, all right, yeah, we got reverse curls, wrist curls, some cables. Yeah, it's going to be good. We'll increase the height just a bit on this. That'll do. I've been thinking about moving out of this apartment, by the way. So this is one other thing. I'm going to leave this up to the way my channel grows. It's a good target to give myself. If my channel is growing substantively and getting up to the point where I feel as though it's worth continuing to do these live streams instead of just consultation streams. By the way, if you want a consultation, right? How many other nuclear engineer runway models do you know? I might know a thing or two about diet, fitness, and overall winning at life. Askfullmuscle@gmail.com is the solution. But if I'm going to do this set and I'll explain further. Strict form, there we go. Come on, keep the elbows tucked. 6. That's good. Last rep was. Anyway, Jake wants the bell. He's got to go through U6 Fury, all that. Try to get people from Discord. I don't think anyone's biting. Honestly, the vast majority of my Discord are lurkers who don't say shit. Which, by the way, Charlie, I don't think I've seen you in there before. So, welcome, by the way. I hope you hit the, like, follow, subscribe, or like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Maybe I just haven't noticed. But, damn, we're down to 2 viewers. Oh well, only up to 7 likes. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so okay, we're up to 9 at least now. That's good. Yo, we hit 25. Oh, your name's Darby. Okay, I recognize you now. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that together. But so I pay a premium to live at this apartment complex and have this gym, which I love. I do. It's a really good gym, and I like how empty it is at 5 a.m. as opposed to going to the base gym where it's crowded all the time. But I think, the real reason is so I can make these shows. And I'm going to give myself until about April or May At which point I'll have done a few more modeling shows and I should get some traction from that. But if I don't see, growth by that point, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Uh, so I think the way I'm going to roll with this is, if I'm around the 5 to 10,000 subscriber mark by April or May, I'll keep doing these. If not, I'll probably uh, move into a cheaper place, start just going to the base gym and sucking up the crowds. Stop doing lifting streams and just start doing consultation streams whenever I get them really. Uh, I'm cool with that. I do these because I enjoy them. But I do like having a bigger audience. Like the whole point of this is for me to reach out and teach people. But if nobody new is showing up, then there's a limit. And, the regulars here have learned pretty much everything they can, I think. So we'll see where it goes. There's only so much new you can glean from lifting streams. After a while, you have to learn by doing, not just learn by watching, right? You watching me won't make you stronger. You watching me can give you ideas to make yourself stronger. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Finish. Not bad. Any plans for the rest of the day? Yeah, I'll probably go hit the beach. Um, it's a wonderful Saturday in Hawaii. Maybe I'll watch the A&M game. We're playing a cupcake, so probably just catch highlights. Yeah, we'll do this. We're gonna hit leg curl or wrist curls. And we'll hit some cables. We'll carry on from there. Should be good. Yeah. So I've talked about other future ventures for the channel, my little community and everything. Made a post on that in the Stockyard last night, the Stockyard channel on my Discord server. By the way, if you're new and you want to hang out off hours, my Discord's the place to do it. All you got to do is type in !Discord, you get the link, you click the link, you accept the rules by clicking the green check mark button. You go to role select all your roles, and then that's it. You've got access. 93 Michigan men's teams list team that talented, but not going to win the big one. A bit random, but okay. I assume you're talking about basketball. For some of us, Big Red Pro, it's still football season. I get that you're a Kentucky fan, but come on. I got to give you some shit. I'm so glad we didn't hire Mark Stoops away from y'all. That would have been bad. Okay. I think y'all have a cup. I think it's Cupcake Week in the SEC, so we should be just fine. I mean, I'm not dissing New Mexico State, but it doesn't seem like they have a Diego Pavia type character this year like they did last year because he's at Vanderbilt. All right, here we go. That's 8. 9. 11. Well, that's rough. It's okay. We're going to go hit wrist curls now. And then we'll hit some cables. And then abs. Or no, incline curls and then abs. And then that'll be about it. If we hit 25 likes, as always, y'all get poses. So can't say I don't have an incentive. 25. They give me 25 likes. I'll check how many we're at. We are at about 10. That's not going to do it. Watching the ESPN film stock on Fab 5. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Here we go. Oh, God, this is murder after reverse curls. That's tough. All right, so that was with an underhand grip. We're doing 3 sets total, so the next 2 are going to be with overhand grip, which are even tougher. Now, underhand grip, you can go fairly heavy weight and still get a good range of motion. Overhand grip, I have to drop it by about a factor of 2. That was a 90-pound bar. This is a mere 40. I'll write that down. That was 10. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we got 12 people watching and 10 likes. So if you're new to the channel and you want to see me pose shirtless at the end, we need 25 likes. So please hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'm not going to continue saying it last time. This will be the last time. And then hit that notification bell if you want more of my content. Or go to the Discord and get the ping roll. The ping roll is guaranteed to get you, because the notification bell gets weird on YouTube. A lot of the time, for channels I'm subscribed to, it doesn't work properly. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, and 40 pounds. It may not seem like a lot of weight, but do those forehand wrist curls, man, you feel it. I'm going down to 30s actually. Now this is for more reps, but pretty solid. There we go. Yeah, 95% of the time for me it doesn't work. So that's why I really recommend joining the Discord and getting the ping roll, because that 99% of the time will work. I am guaranteed to do that. And even when I forget, my admins are really good about using the ping roll. Big Red, would you mind doing me a favor whenever you get a chance? Just let me know if you'd be willing to do something for me. All right, 3rd set on here. Oh, 13. Oh, hands are cramping up. That's a good sign. Oh, yeah, Big Red, I could use a favor whenever you've got a minute. Okay, so we're gonna go do cable crosses next. It was 13. Yeah, we'll do cable crosses, uh, incline curls, leg raises, single arm pull downs. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. It's like the YouTube chat has stopped working, so keep that in mind. Let's see. Just got my State Farm bill, like what I'm paying. Oh, that's cool. Big Red, would you mind doing me a big favor? Let's see, okay, so I just got to see what we did on cable cross last time. Give me a minute. Okay, so we want 20. Go 24 to start. We'll see how that feels. Actually, this is meant to be really lightweight, really high. Go 19. Really high reps. So with these, we go like that, and the low ones like that. So we want 17 and a half, add 1.5. Want these up. All right, let's see here. Yeah, you all should be able to see what I'm doing here. The whole point of this is to work rear delts, all those small muscles in your upper back, basically. Not very heavy weight. That's not the point of this exercise. Come on. Come on. It's good. All right, we got one more of those. Yeah, start looking around. I'm gonna have to start looking for car insurance too, because your boy has decided to import a K-van from the land of the rising sun. It's going to be a 94 Subaru Sambar. So that should be a lot of fun, actually. I'm excited for that. It should come in somewhere around Christmas time, if I had to take a guess. I don't know the exact date because I want to get some work done on it. Just basic maintenance stuff, you know, nothing major, but it's going to be easier to do that in Japan where there are parts, as opposed to here in Hawaii where there are not parts. That's about right. Let's go a bit lower. Looking at it. 17 on each? Yeah. All right. So how much is the offer? Got around. All right, Charlie. I appreciate you coming in. Big Red Fro, can you do me a favor? Um, I need your help with something. That's that. much tougher. I just forget how much harder this is on a lower setting. You don't have gravity helping you. I need to go down weight. That's better. Come on, one more. That's good. That's a good alternative to face pulls. I really feel it in those small muscles on my upper back. Hey, Nicole, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hey, Pi, just started the gym. Well, wonderful. I can definitely help. If you're looking for advice, if you want, basic advice, I can always give that to you here. If you want a tailored gym plan for yourself, email me, askblowmuscle@gmail.com. I can help you with that. Let's go with incline curls. We'll go ahead and do them here. This is already set up for an incline. .5'6", 146 pounds. So you're not that skinny. At 5'6", that's gained 11 pounds in 1 month. Okay, so that's fantastic. That's a good sign. If you're gaining weight the first, if you're gaining 11 pounds the first month, it means you're doing something right, provided, of course, your numbers in the gym are going up, right? If you're gaining weight, but you're not seeing your numbers in the gym going up, that means you're just putting on fat. You don't want that. Go there. Perfect. I would assume we're going to go a little heavier on incline curls because we've gone a little bit lighter on the other curls. Incline curls are really great for range of motion. But good to see you, Pi. And again, welcome. I think you're a first-time chatter. Always love having new people in here. I've been lifting, for what it's worth, I've been lifting pretty consistently for 16 years since I was in middle school, and I'm 29 now. So I've learned a lot. I failed a lot. I've succeeded a lot. I'm very happy to share my knowledge. But I found for personal stuff, it's a lot better to do a private consultation email, and I do responses for these. So, I usually do a video response. That way you can go back and review it later. Or if you really want privacy, I'll even set up a one-on-one Discord call with you. That I charge a fee for because my time's valuable. I can't sit here and just do that all day. But let me know as far as askfullmuscle@gmail.com. I would start there. Give me a detailed email. I would say expect a follow-up email. I like to ask more questions to make sure I give you the best possible advice. So, expect a correspondence if that's what you do. Strongly recommended. Again, if you're looking for the best advice I can give you, right? It allows me to take notes. It allows me to synthesize the information and think about it and put my full mind to it, right? Because if you ask me for quick advice, I can do that just talking back and forth on the gym, but I'm busy getting my own workout in. Here we go. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that felt good. We're gonna stick with the 45. So that felt real solid. It's good to have you, Pi. Big Red, are you there? I need your help with something. All right, so we got two more sets of incline curls. Then we've got leg raises, single arm pull downs with the cable. So I do those with straps, and I just try to really torch my lats, get the peak stretch. Uh, so when I do pull days, this is a good one to talk about. I like to split it as an alternating. One's a vertical dominant pull day. In other words, I focus on pull-ups and vertical pulling motions. The other is a horizontally dominated pull-up day. So usually I do between 10 and 14 sets to target my back. For the horizontal, it's going to be a lot more bent over rows, single arm rows, croc rows, chest supported rows, low row machine, T-bar rows, Meadows rows, Pendley rows, you get it. And then, I'll throw in one vertical set on those days, but it's mostly going to be horizontal. And then the converse for the vertically oriented set. So, pull-ups, pull-downs, uh, really mostly pull-ups and pull-downs. I mean, it's a vertical pulling motion. There's not a whole lot else you can really do to simulate that. Either, pull-ups, the pull-downs are sometimes with machines, or sometimes with cables, or sometimes with, uh, anything else. Okay, cool, you're here. So, Big Red, I want you to go over, because I think the other stream is still running. I want you to check and make sure nobody's in there watching it and expecting and complaining that it's frozen. Give the link for this stream and put it on there just to make sure nobody's over there, and then report back to me, make sure nobody is, okay? You know how it glitched up earlier? That call will be interesting. Everybody tells me I have insane genetics. I rock my years. I'm already strongish, but pretty insecure about being small. Well, askfullmuscle@gmail.com. If you really want a private diet fitness plan. And I do it for more than that. I've had people ask me philosophical questions, ask me questions about dating, ask me questions about economics, ask me questions about personal finance. For those of you who don't know, I'm financially independent. I like my job, but could retire anytime I want. I'm 29. That's pretty rare. Uh, and I've even had people ask me to take political ideology tests. Like someone had me take the Sapley Values quiz the other day. That was a lot of fun. So really, if you want me to do anything like that, basically, if you want me to create content tailored to you, askfullmuscle@gmail.com. Nope, no one is watching. Perfect. Thank you. You type in !consult in the chat and it'll pop it right up. There you go. Askfullmuscle@gmail.com. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Come on, finish. Finish. 11. 11. 12. There's some English on that one. That's okay. I'm not counting that last rep. It's still valuable. It's still value added, but it's not a complete rep. I was swinging a bit, so we're going to call that 11. You read about how people ask you for the best country with beaches? Because I haven't gotten asked that on email. If you really want me to do a full consultation about that specific topic, I can. Again, basically, that's the rule. If you want me to do a very specific show to answer your question, askbullmuscle@gmail.com. Okay, so one more set of these. We're gonna hit leg raises after that, single arm pull downs, and we'll finish it off with a wader curl set. Now, I know a lot of fitness streamers and fitness YouTubers have a bit of a downer on wader curls, and I agree that they're not supposed to be the bulk of your workout, but as a finisher, uh, to really maximize your pump, get a really good pump on the biceps, I think they're fantastic. Uh, so it's one of this is one of the areas in YouTube where I disagree with some of the science-based YouTubers, respectfully so. They have their opinions and I have mine. But I think there is a certain amount of feeling that matters in weightlifting. An exercise may feel great to one person, but it may not feel good to another person. Some people may not, for instance, like a high bar squat versus a low bar squat. Some people may do better the converse, right? Some people may really not like a conventional deadlift, but find a ton of value doing Romanian deadlifts. Some people may not like single dumbbell curls, but find a lot more value in cable curls, for instance. It really is very dependent on the user. Really, you should vary it up enough to where you sometimes are doing exercises you don't really care for, but a lot of the time you're going to want to pick the ones where you feel like you get a really good burn. Like ideally, the ideal exercise is going to make you feel like you're absolutely torching up the muscle you're focusing on by the end of the set, uh, and that you're growing it really. Wide stance squat, yeah. There's another one. So right, with a squat, you can argue, I think there are time and place for narrow versus wide grip. Like when I'm doing goblet squats, I vary the stance a bunch. If I'm doing sissy squats, I go narrow. If I'm doing regular squat, I tend to be a bit wider on the low bar squats than on the high bar. But it really, it's very much a personal type of thing. I don't think, and I will say, I think even the science-based YouTubers, when it comes to squat position and stance, I think most YouTubers, even the science-based ones, agree that there's not enough scientific literature out there to study which is the superior, if there is a superior stance within squats. Good, good thing to say. Down for a college, I started making lifestyle changes in my life. Well, wasted the last 8 years gaming. I was a top 100 player in World of Warcraft. Oh, bro, that strikes close to home. I used to be a big fan of RuneScape. I still occasionally play, but I've managed to get it under control. But those video games they're a fun little time suck, and that's all they need to be. I would say if you're spending more than 1 or 2 hours a week playing video games, and it's not towards a further point, like you're not making content with it, or you're not doing anything productive with it, you need to stop. You only have 168 hours in the day. At least 50 are probably going to go to sleep if you're getting enough sleep to stay healthy. Another 40 have to go to work, and that's not even counting commuting to and from. And then beyond that, all the basics of life, cooking, cleaning, eating, basic hygiene. And then for me, and for you, if you want to get in shape, you got to hit the weights. Here we go. Finish strong like bull. Let's go. All right, come on. We're gonna call that 10. That didn't count. Too much body English. Just hold on the eccentric. Okay, that's failure. That's good. All right, let's go hit leg raises. We'll come back to. Let's go to hit leg raises. Uh, Hitting weights now at Quick Gaming. Good for you, man. A lack, one attack and one defense, 99 strength, Mahler at 60. God above. Yeah, if you did that and you were a top 100 WoW player, yeah, you wasted your 20s gaming, my friend. But good for you on understanding that and actually taking action to fix it. A lot of people never get to that step because it's a sunk cost fallacy. But the good news is your 30s are going to be a lot better than your 20s because you've made that decision. By the way, y'all, 25 likes. I will pose shirtless at the end. So hit that like button. We are at 15 right now, so we need 10 more. Hey, Edmer, good to see you. Let's see here. The truth is, in a lot of ways, strength training is very similar to old school RuneScape or to, you know what? I feel like going heavy. We go 2 plates. That's always tough, but good challenge. In a lot of ways, though, that dog really. God, someone brought their dog in here, and that dog pissed on the floor. That's disgusting. Ugh, that's attractive. Freak here today, man. Yuck. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna post this on here because it's a bit like to say out loud. But yeah, once I hit 29, there's an overwhelming sensation that I wasted my 20s. Good. That's that. I know that sounds harsh, but you did. But the truth is, right? You can't control the past. Beating yourself up over it ain't gonna do you no good. But realizing that and changing your attitude, changing your perspective, making better decisions is the only thing you can do. And it sounds to me like you're making that step. That is huge. So many people never even get there. So many people live in denial and then end up regretting their lives in their 40s and 50s. Good for you, man. All right, here we go. 2, 3. This is hard. It's 8. Forget that. Yeah, we had one dude making noises like he was a dying cat in here earlier. That's all right. I only got a few more sets. You can go back and watch that part of the broadcast. It's okay. So we got 2 more sets of this. So put the camera a little bit too high. There we go. Y'all can't see the weight. That's a little bit better. Got 2 plates on the leg raises. This is hard, by the way. So, okay, this is another good example. Abs. How do you train abs? A lot of people, the conventional wisdom is, oh, you just do a shit ton of sit-ups and that's call it a day. No. Um, After a certain point, doing body weight exercises with abs just becomes good cardio, right? There's nothing wrong with sit-ups or crunches or whatever, but if you're only doing those with your body weight, it's like lifting bicep curls and only ever using 5 or 10 pound dumbbells. After a while, it's just not going to be enough stimulus to produce muscle growth. So you need to find ways to increase that load on your ab muscles. One really good way to do that is weighted leg raises. You can do this with a dumbbell, or what I like to do is a weight belt and plates. Uh, Another good one is the cable crunch. Y'all see me do that. For me, I can still only get like a handful of reps on the ab wheel, so that works. Eventually, the ab wheel will be less effective. I have to figure out a way to, make it more effective or just stop doing it. Anyway, let's go. This works the lower abs really well. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8. You can also do these hanging, suspended, or you can do them from the Roman chair like I am. I like to mix it up. That's pretty good. Yeah. Nicole Marie, good to see you. Welcome on in. Again, if you want a really solid personal fitness plan, I'm happy to help build that for you. It's going to be tailored to your individual goals and needs. But, right, I got a six-pack. That didn't happen by accident. Other things you can do to work on your abs: squats and deadlifts. Wait a minute, you're saying squats and deadlifts, those are leg exercises? Primarily, yes, but done properly, especially heavy breathing squats, will require you to keep your core stable and tight through the entirety of the movement. If you do that, you will feel your abs at the end of the set. Trust me. I know I do. All right, we got one more set. So we're gonna hit this, then we've got 4 sets of single arm pull downs on the cables, and then we're gonna do a finisher set with curls, and then that's it. So get a little bit longer before the workout's up. If we hit 25 legs, I'll do some posing at the end. I try to do this out of the way of everybody else. Again, be polite, but it's a Saturday morning. I come in here deliberately at this time for that reason. Here we go. Set 3, leg raises. 1, 2, 3. Control it. All the way. Come on. Use those lower abs. 2 more. 1 more. That's good. All right. So now we'll move on to cables. All right, that should do. So now we're going to do the single arm pull down. Whole point of the single arm pull down is range of motion. So we go kind of at a moderate to heavy weight. I usually like to go for this 64, 69 pound range. Did I say 69? Nice, yeah. It's about 2/3 of the stack. Oh, the weights. Damn, there we go. That's better. All right. So, as a rock climber, I have good base strength base. I've always had abs. I bench 185 and squat 225 for 7. I want to show my physique. If you're doing that at 150 pounds or thereabouts, dude, that is fantastic. You're doing just fine, bro. You're squatting well over. Yeah, that's more than 1.5 times your body weight. Uh, you're doing just fine, bro. That's I'd say you're doing a lot better for a terminal gamer than most. So credit to you there. I am 6'3" and right now. Most recent weigh-in was 218. My runway model weight is 210 to 212. I need to get back down there. I've been less disciplined with the diet recently. Oop, I accidentally started the next set, so we gotta roll. Here we go. So I start with a pronated, come down to a supinated. Lean slightly, maybe 15 degrees behind parallel. And come down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then switch arms. Really allow for that stretch. So the reason I lean back is to allow that full stretch to come. Otherwise, it would hit the top up here and it wouldn't be a full range of motion. If you're shorter, you probably won't have to worry about that. Whew, that's brutal. Finally, bulking at gym, be feeling the insecurities of depression melting away. Good for you, man. Did you see Tree's Yinzer mobile? Yes. Uh, yeah, I knew about his mower a while back. I didn't realize he painted it like that, which is hilarious. I was always the biggest gamer. I was the biggest adrenaline junkie. I was always trained calisthenics. I do handstand push-ups and 40 dips. That's fantastic. I think I'm too heavy to do that many dips. Let's try 74. Yeah, again, you say you wasted that many years of your life gaming. Clearly, you kept yourself in way better shape than most gamers. Most gamers have no muscle whatsoever on them. Clearly you do. So good for you, man. I'm skinny. You didn't have to work hard for anything. Fair. I think I'm just lucky. Well, but you're taking advantage of your luck. It's an old quote from Thomas Jefferson that says, "I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to get." And I would agree with that. Luck is often confused with serendipity. And there are some ways you can engineer serendipity into your life by setting yourself up for the occasions at which serendipity occurs. Right? Here's a great example. Um, when I got here, I was not allowed into the base gym to work out. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So I went and found a private gym nearby, and that's where I met my modeling director because I said I will not be denied a workout. Uh, that's a great example of inviting serendipity in your life. You know, having that work ethic, having that desire, that's what happens. So not allowing yourself uh, to quit, not allowing yourself an easy way out. Okay, 8, 12. That's pretty good. Next set. 6, 7, 10. Come on, finish. 11, 12. It's good. Let's go up to 79 for the next set. Just small and tiny. It doesn't, right? Okay. Jackie Chan is not a big dude. Do you think I'd beat Jackie Chan in a fight? The answer is hell no. Like prime Jackie Chan, you don't need to be huge to be in great shape. You don't need to be huge to be ripped. But if you do want to get bigger, right at 5'6", I can help you get there for sure. Or Bruce Lee, right? Or God, like freaking Max Holloway, homeboy from this island, you know, trains out in Y&I, right? Would I beat Max Holloway in a fight? Hell no. Am I 50% bigger than he is? Yes. Doesn't matter. So it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog a lot of the time. If you work hard, right, it's a sad statement on the average physique of the average person, but if you work hard, you will be stronger than 99% of people very quickly. Here we go. It goes underhand. I always mess that up. Come on, work with me. Damn it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, finish. 12. Good. All right. We're going to go down to 64, go for more reps. I have an insane dog in me. I do 70-foot free solos, climbing the overweight, death if you fall. Okay, that's a bit more adrenaline junkie than I'm about. Sometimes I'll do cliff jumping here, 20, 30 footers, but nothing like that. Holy shit. Respect. All right. Use the bathroom. Give me 30 seconds. By the way, y'all, we're at 19 likes. If we get to 25, I'll go shirtless and pose at the end of the workout. So hit that like button, hit that comment button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell especially. Okay. Yeah, if you have that kind of dog in you, sky's the fucking limit, man. All right, we're 22 likes now. All he needs is 3 more. Luckily for y'all, I got 2 more sets, so it's not too bad. Maybe I'll make it happen. Here we go. This is 64, slightly lighter weight now. We're gonna go for reps. That's not right. I need to go underneath. That's okay. Here we go. Penultimate rep right here. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 9, 10. Come on. This is where the gains come. You're tired. Let's go. 15, 14. Let's stretch. Let's go. 15, 16, 17. 18. Oh, that's rough. That was good. I like that. All right, right arm. What we do to one, we must do to the other. Gotta have balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Finish. Come on. You got 5 more. Strong right ball. 14, 15, 16. was good. That's a 2-minute set. That was solid. Okay, last set. We need 3 more likes, y'all. That's it. 3 more likes, and I'll pose at the end. Let my Discord know, you know. They're pretty good about that. 3 more likes, and I'll pose shirtless at the end. Is the gym busy? No, not too bad today. Texas picks off Hogs Pass. Yeah, no, Texas is going to win that game. I love Vietnam, but Arkansas is just not good enough to compete. They couldn't beat us. They're not going to beat Texas. I would love to be wrong about that, but I don't think I will be. Okay. So, hype yourself up. 5 more. Yeah. So, Stephen Smith, there's a method to the madness there. If you guys have ever watched probably one of the true goats of all, the true lifting goats, right? Ronnie Coleman. When Ronnie Coleman hits a set, he's saying to himself, lightweight, lightweight, lightweight. Even if it's a 1 rep max at God knows how many pounds, because it's Ronnie fucking Coleman. He's saying lightweight because it's psyching yourself up. You do that, it puts you in a better mental headspace. You've got to visualize the success you want to see beforehand. It will help you actually execute because it means you've rehearsed it how you want it to go in your head before. It allows your muscles to follow your mind. It develops the mind-muscle connection. I'm a huge fan of psyching yourself up. The ones who pioneered this, I'll give credit to them, and I don't like to give credit to commies, but it was the people in the Eastern Bloc Olympic teams, Poland, East Germany, the USSR. They found that psyching yourself up, getting ready like that, it makes a huge difference. Okay. Good Life commercial, always a lot of people in there. Hey, we hit 25. All right, y'all get posing at the end. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna throw on, I need some music for this one. So we'll throw on Motorhead by Motorhead, but specifically, I'm gonna hit the Live at Hammersmith version. So this is not gonna be a lot of weight. I'm gonna go like a 35 or a 40-pound dumbbell, and we're gonna go super, super high reps. Gonna do as many reps as we can. And towards the end, I'm gonna start failing. I'm gonna be doing, once I get to the point where, right, I'm having to use my torso to get the weight up, my biceps are failing to that point, I'm gonna continue to do myo reps. In other words, I'm gonna use the torso to get the weight up and just try to fight the eccentric. That really burns out. And you're gonna see my pump get a lot better through that process. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go 40s. Here we go, last set. 2. I got a lot more in me. Let's go. Strong like bull. 6, 7. There's the pump. 30. Finish. Don't be. 31. 32. 4's starting to break. All right. So my reps, that's 36. Bring the weight up. Fight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up. Up. 1. Ah, not done. Keep going. Strong like ball. That's it. Let's go. Look at that fucking pump now. That's why I do single dumbbell curls and you go till failure. I should be tired, and all I am is wired. It's good. All right, let's get some posing. Motorhead, remember me now, Motorhead. Good shit. Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted. There we go. All right, that was hard. Definitely feeling the biceps now. They're probably gonna cramp up while we flex, but that's all right. Okay. So 20, y'all did hit 25 likes, unless it went down. I have to check that. Nope, 26 now. Cool. So that was 40-pound dumbbells. It was 36, and then we did 6 mile reps, I believe. This is the reward for hitting that like button, for hitting that subscribe button, and keep doing so. Because again, I'm going to continue doing these streams up until the point where I stop enjoying them or where my channel's no longer growing. So I need to see the subscriber growth. Right now we're sitting at around 1,200. I'd love to get back above 2,000, which is where I was on Twitch. So that should be pretty easy. All right, so start with a lat spread. So I've learned a little bit on how to do these properly. You pretend to do a pull-up first to activate it, and then you spread. So let's go. Yeah. Not bad. Get them butterfly wings. That's what the right. That's what that single arm pull down was for. Really getting that lat worked. It's good. All right. And we'll show the traps. Right. Shrugs. Rear delts. Biceps from the backside. Yeah, I'll do his pose at the end. Don't worry. I know what the audience likes. So yeah, if you got great timing, hey, bro, if you want to tell the Discord on on average, like when I'm doing this, I don't mind it, but you got to be active. I can't do it while I'm presenting the show. Let's go with 2 bicep. That meat right there, that's good. Another. Pump looking solid. Double. Top. Delts. Pecs. Oh, they're sore from yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago. That's good. Triceps. And, of course, abs. They're not where I want them to be. These last two just quite aren't quite as developed as they looked when I was at 212. So I'm at 218 right now. So I just got a little bit more to lose here. And that's always just, it's tough. Because get to the, I'd say I'm somewhere in the mid-teens body fat percentage wise. Start getting below that, you notice it. You don't hit the gym as hard. Your numbers go down. It's frustrating. There's just nothing you can do about it because you're not giving yourself enough calories to support all the muscle you've got beyond a certain body fat percentage. I would guess I'm somewhere around the 14 to 15% range. What are there? Oh, go ahead and do legs. Tomorrow, by the way, we have leg press, so quads are going to be looking yoked on that front. Maybe glutes, because hey, why not? All right. I know what y'all really want. I know y'all want the Ziz pose, so I'm going to give into pop culture here and do just that. So so I'm just gonna be left arm like that. Okay. You kind of look up towards that. Yeah. Right arm flexed. Okay. There you go. I'll do it the other way too. We have a little fun. Yeah, so today's gonna be leg press. Oh, good shit. Good shit. So impressive. Hard work's paying off, user. Senior Gato, I appreciate that. Well, so I want to talk about this. You say I deserve more subscribers. If you really believe that, I rely on my audience, you guys, to spread the word because I refuse to run ads. Because of that, the algorithm is not going to do me any favors, okay? I want the quality of the stream to be good. I want this to be a place where you get away from all the bullshit commercialism. And because of that, I'm just not going to get the algorithm pushing me. So I rely on y'all to spread the word. Okay. I don't use TikTok. I barely use Instagram. I don't use Twitter. I don't really use a lot of social media. So if you really like my content, you really want to see me continue making this content, it is up to you to tell other people to help me build that subscriber base. I really can't do it all alone. I rely on my community. I have a very small core group of fans that actually tunes in and is active and spreads the word, but I need more of those people. And there are rewards for that, I promise you. Very good ones. Uh, Again, if you want more content too, if you want me to talk about something or you want a consultation, askbullmuscle@gmail.com. Give me an email. I'm very prompt in responding. Expect follow-up questions because when I give you advice, I want that advice to be really, really good. There we go. So, okay, tomorrow is going to be leg press day. This is going to be, I'm going to check. Last time I did leg press, was it for strength or was it for hypertrophy? It was for strength. So tomorrow's going to be a lot of volume. It's going to be lower weight. It's going to be a lot of reps. So that's going to be really good for shredding up the quads, burning some calories. I'm going to try and pick up the pace. So, it might be a slightly shorter stream tomorrow instead of the 2 to 2.5 hours. It might be 1.5 to 2 hours. Dilbo Baggins, the algorithm brought me here. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome and appreciate the first comment, the first chat. Means a lot to me. I always love it when lurkers or new people come and talk about, introduce themselves the first time. Please, if you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get more. And more importantly, I'd recommend coming to my Discord too, because you get a ping roll there. If the notification bell doesn't work for you, I have an automatic ping roll that I make sure works before I go live every single time. So If you want to know when I go live, Discord is a sure way to do that. Otherwise, CF, yeah, it's good to see you. Told one of my friends from back home in Argentina about your stream. She loved it. Ah, muchas gracias. Uh, I'm still learning on Spanish. We're working on it. I wanna I wanna get better at it. It's that's it. One of the other things about this channel, right? I'm all about self-improvement. Find ways to hmm, make yourself a more well-rounded Renaissance man or woman or they them. Doesn't really matter as long as you are being the best version of yourself that you can be. That's a huge, huge portion of what I try to do on my streams. Popped in a few times before. I was just lurking. Love seeing other people are really getting into the process of listening. So Dilbo, I've been doing this for 16 years. I'm really good at helping. Why is it doing this autofocus twitchy thing? Turn that off. There we go. Sorry about that. But as far as lifting's concerned, right? If you are just starting your lifting journey, I'm gonna give you good advice. You know, I'm not a professional, but y'all just saw me pose, right? Clearly, I know what I'm doing, at least at some level. You don't get to looking like this natty, and I am natty, uh, without some hard effort. Even if you took steroids, you don't get to looking like this without a lot of hard work. So I can share not just from my successes, but also from my failures. I have wasted a large chunk of those 16 years on stupid shit, and I can tell you what to avoid. So I love seeing this. But yeah, Dilbo, welcome on in. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That is going to be, I believe, it for this broadcast. So askbullmuscle@gmail.com if you want a consultation. The way consultations typically work is you write me an email. I will usually ask some follow-up questions in a reply. You reply to that email, and then usually the way I do it is I ask for some sort of fee. It either can be a small amount to pay, or if you have enough social media clout, I ask for, you to show me off or showcase me on your social media content. Now, why do I do this? What I found is that when I give the advice out for free, nobody wants it. Nobody listens to it, and it falls on deaf ears. So I'm really not a fan of doing that anymore. Now, I don't charge a lot. It's very, very small. It's frankly, it's just a token amount to make sure that there is some psychological cost associated with ignoring the advice I give you. Really, I think the advice that I give is worth thousands, if not millions, even of dollars, compounded over time. So frankly, I think it's quite a good deal. Now, if you want a private sit-down session with me, I do that. It's one-on-one Discord call. That is more expensive because everybody's time is worth something, and I have to respect my own. All right. Um, what you can ask me about on these consultations? Obviously lifting, obviously dieting, but you can ask me anything. Again, uh, I've been asked about personal finance questions before. For those of you who don't know, I am financially independent. I could retire tomorrow if I wanted to from my six-figure job. I like my job, so I don't do that, and I'd rather have a little extra money as a cushion just in case the stock market crashes. So I'm kind of, I guess I'd put myself in that one more year syndrome. But at age 29, there's no rush, especially if, the modeling career takes off in the coming year, I can reevaluate as that goes along. But I also do, I've been asked philosophical questions, economic questions, dating advice. I've been asked to do political values tests. I got asked to do the 9 axes and the Sapley values last week, for instance. So really, if you want me to talk about something, or you want me to produce content about something where I sit down and do a little research, I usually take notes. For a previous guy who was asking for a workout plan as a beginner, I asked him, so what's your current weight? What's your current height? Where are you looking to be in a year? And how much time are you willing to commit to this? And from that, I synthesize an actual, you should do this many days a week in the gym. It should be, this kind of split, an upper body or an upper lower, a push-pull leg, things of that nature. then beyond that, so we'll hit leg press tomorrow. We're gonna hit I want to talk about this too, modeling stuff. So schedule wise, tomorrow's gonna be normal. Next week's gonna be normal. The weekend after that, I will not be on the air. I'm taking a live trip, or I'm taking a vacation over to the Big Island. Um, I may do a stream on there depending on how the Wi-Fi is. It'll probably just be a morning kind of coffee, chilling, relaxing stream. Uh, we'll see. But after that, December should be pretty normal. January should be pretty normal. February. February is where it gets a bit different. I am going to the New York Fashion Show in New York City, and I'm going to be doing a couple other modeling shoots there. So if you live in the New York metro area and you would like to meet Bull Muscle, you will have that opportunity. Reach out to me, askbullmuscle@gmail.com, or you can ping me on my Discord server. That's really up to you. I will also be visiting Manila in March, and there is a chance of Phoenix, Arizona in March. That's still up in air, but it might be happening. It's going to depend on how that intersects with the dates for Manila. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and that's Manila in the Philippines. As for other news, trying to think about that. Um, yeah, so one more time, as far as the future of this channel, I'm going to see how the growth is. After the modeling shows, I really hope growth picks up. That's what I'm really crossing my fingers on. If it happens, terrific. If it doesn't happen, and we're still floating around the 1, 2, 3,000 subscriber range come April, May of 2025, I may look at curtailing the lifting streams and just doing consultation streams as I see fit, and moving to a less expensive apartment. You know, we'll see. I really do like it here, so I'm on the fence about that. I could see myself moving into one of the studios here or sticking with my current place. I don't really know. Hmm. But that's going to be one we find out in the coming months. In the meantime, right, the more we build this subscriber base starting now, and that I have to rely on y'all for. I don't have the social network reach that a lot of people do, and because I don't run ads, again, YouTube's not going to put me up in the algorithm that much. So I rely on each and every one of you to spread the word. If we build a solid base, 2, 3, 4,000 subscribers before the New York Fashion Show, and I blow up at the fashion show, which between you and me, I think I will, especially because I'm going to be in even better shape by then. I mean, sky's the limit. And at that point, it could get to the point where between modeling and YouTube, I no longer need to work my job even just to, pad my net worth. I mean, if I get to that point, I could do this full time. Y'all could have me 4 or 5 days a week instead of two. But it's one of these things where there's got to be reciprocation. I can't just give. There's got to be a give and take. And I love chatting with you guys. I love meeting new people on my channel. So hopefully that happens. The and then it looks like a face made out of characters. You sound Sam Sulik. So I respect Sam Sulik. Sam to me reminds me a lot of the powerlifters and bodybuilders of the 1970s, where his form may not be absolutely pitch perfect the way like a Jeff Nippard's would, but he puts in so much hard work that he gets really big and his results are flawless. It's the same thing with Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman's form wasn't perfect on everything he did, but he's Ronnie fucking Coleman. Now I also, right, Sulik doesn't admit it because I get why. I think there's legal issues with that. The Sam Sulik's clearly taking some fucking rocket fuel. That doesn't negate how strong he is or how hard he works, but it's important to note if you are natty, don't expect results like Sam Sulik. There's a lot you can learn from Mr. Sulik. He's again, fantastic lifter. But the one thing I want to make sure is clear for any of my audience, right? I am natty. This takes a long time to get. Again, I've been doing this for 16 years. Now you can do it a lot faster than I have by learning from the mistakes I've made, but you to look like Sam Sulek, especially in a short amount of time, is probably going to require performance enhancing drugs. I personally would say it's not worth it just because one, they're expensive, and two, unless you really know what you're doing, they can cause later health problems. You've got to be careful with that stuff. But I think that's going to be it for me today, y'all. We had pretty good chat numbers today, especially after the earlier unpleasantness. But I will be looking in my email after this. So if I get a consultation and consultation request, y'all may see me a second time today. Failing that, I will be live as always, 5 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. That's right, I live in the Aloha State. That's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern. That's going to be 10 a.m. Sorry, 7 a.m. Pacific. That's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern. This is going to be 3 p.m. GMT if you're over across the ponds, both Pacific and Atlantic. You live in the UK or in anywhere in Western Europe. I don't know what time that is in Japan or Australia, but frankly, it's probably somewhere in the night. You can't pick a time that works for everyone across the globe. It's just not how physics works. Um, do you prefer protein powder or real food? ¿Por qué no los dos? Protein powder is a very useful tool, right? Especially out here in Hawaii, where the cost of fresh food is very high. Protein powder is shelf stable, and for convenience sake, it can be extremely useful. Again, because the cost of fresh food is much higher out here, protein powder is also a lot more cost effective, right? Because if you take Costco or GNC or any of the places that sell protein powder, you can ship that on an unair conditioned container over here, and it's a lot better in terms of shipping costs compared to shipping, I don't know, steak or dairy or chicken or whatever. So it's from that perspective, I would say it's a useful tool. Don't rely on it too much, but there's nothing wrong with protein powder. I know a lot of people talk about the um, ultra processed foods or whatever. The truth is, with microplastics, even the fresh foods have issues. Uh, I think in general, it's one of those don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good things where, yes, ideally you should eat fresh and not rely on ultra processed foods, but reality gets in the way of that a lot of the time. Be that cost concerns, be that shelf stable concerns, be that convenience concerns. I actually have a list on my Discord of what I call holy grail meals. That's going to be meals that are tasty, cheap, convenient, sustainable, and healthy. I strongly recommend joining the Discord if you want access to that. And you can post more meals on there. It's not just me who has access to posting on there. It's just I'm the only one who seems to. But struggle so hard with getting calories unless you get Wendy's. Oh, well, that one's easy. And if you want me to help create a diet plan for you, askbullmuscle@gmail.com. But I would say peanut butter and coconut is your friend. Anyway, that is going to be it for me for now. If you want more content, I will be again live 5 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Or if we get a consultation, I'll set up the ping roll on Discord and hit that notification bell if you want more. Really enjoyed all the audience participation today. I appreciate all the new people who came in and said something, even the trolls. It's still fun, and it's a lot better than having a dead chat. So really, really appreciate that. For all y'all who came over from Twitch, means a lot to me. I know if Twitch is your preferred streaming platform, it's an inconvenience, but YouTube's the better option for me at this point. But that's going to be it for me today, y'all. So, as always, make good decisions because those good decisions form your actions. Those actions form your habits. Those habits form your values. Those values form an ethos. Can be the guide star through the rough waters of life. Much love, y'all. Come in for the hug. All right, shoots. See y'all today if we get a consultation. Tomorrow at 5 a.m. if we don't.